powered by Timex, Havels Fans and Sharda University.
The Congress says, ladies and gentlemen, that they have a problem of plenty because they have so many good leaders and netas right now in the state of Karnataka. They are finding it difficult to decide who really is going to be their next chief minister. But is that really the big story? Or the big story is the fact that the Congress, much like what happened in Rajasthan, much like what happened in Chhattisgarh, is not able to resolve its internal conflicts. And we saw that in Punjab. You all know what happened in the state of Punjab and how miserably the Congress lost that state. You must have guessed it right. Our focus is going to be on what's been happening in Karnataka and no decision yet on who the next chief minister will be. I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. Let's get kick-started with the headlines on top of it. 3 days after the Congress wins the Karnataka polls, the chief minister of Karnataka is yet to be decided. Sources suggest DK Shivakumar is firm on the chief minister's post, will not take anything lesser than that. There is no consensus on the chief minister's name. Sources tell Republic the Congress possibly will end up taking more days now to decide.
Party also. I am giving you the support in Karnataka, but you are fighting against me every day. It should not be the policy.
Mamta's proposal of support is rejected by the Congress. The party says will continue to fight against the West Bengal chief minister. At least 7 are dead in an explosion in West Bengal's East Midnapur. The BJP hits out. They want an NIA probe. And look at this. The former Pakistan minister is literally caught on camera. He's running away from cops to avoid a rearrest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's said the more things change, the more they remain the same. Can that be true for the Congress party? Otherwise, what explains this delay in the Congress's camp to decide who really will be their next chief minister? DKS versus Siddaramiah. Both of them are in the national capital. Both of them have had meetings with the Congress president, Mallikarjun Kharge. But we are given to understand that there is still no consensus on who's going to be the next chief minister from the state. And the decision, as always, will be left to Sonia Gandhi, who's in Simla, who might be coming back to the national capital later tonight or early tomorrow, and to Rahul Gandhi. What really does that mean? Does nothing change in the Congress party? We've seen what happened in Punjab. You've seen what is unfolding and happening right now in a state like Rajasthan. And we all know what's also happened in Chhattisgarh. But is Karnataka different? Or will Karnataka see a repeat of what happened in Punjab? And will Karnataka also see a repeat of what's been happening in Rajasthan? These are extremely important questions. The Congress today says, don't ask us to hurry because we have a lot of good choices and we could end up putting out a balancing act to decide who really the next chief minister should be. And they say even the BJP has taken a number of days to decide their ministers, decide their chief minister, decide their cabinet. That's a point well taken. But we all know the Ashok Gehlot versus the Sachin Pilot fight. We all do know the Bhupesh Baghel versus the T.S. Singhdeo fight. But right now, the Congress is caught between a rock and a hard place. On one side, you have a Siddaramiah, who's been a former chief minister, but many say that he essentially is the core strength of the Congress party in Karnataka, versus a DKS. The DK Shivakumar faction believes that he today has a great chance to be the chief minister. He's a young blood that the Congress must project, keeping in mind the upcoming elections of the Lok Sabha 2024. So how really will this situation unfold? What has happened so far? What have we heard so far from both these camps? And yes, the story of two pictures. When you have DK Shivakumar meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge, you see him with flowers, and when you see Siddaramiah meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge, you see him actually giving him a list of the MLAs that stand with Siddaramiah. It's a difficult choice for the Congress, but for how long can the Congress delay announcing the name of the next chief minister? Here's what's happened throughout the day, all the political action, and then the big debate.
It's been over 60 hours since the Congress won the Karnataka elections. And yet, they haven't been able to announce a chief ministerial face. Back-to-back meetings are being held. The race is between the strategist and former CM of Karnataka, Siddaramiah, and the KPCC chief, DK Shivakumar. Sources indicate that the odds are in favor of Siddaramiah. But DK Shivakumar is also giving a tough fight.
We have built this party, we have built this house. I'm a part of it. I'm not alone. I'm a part of it. A mother will give the child everything, whatever she needs. After all, if anyone is there, it is only the party, no?
DK has promised not to be a rebel.
Ours is a united house. Our numbers are 135 plus. I don't want to divide anyone here. I'm a responsible man. I have to look everyone in a same eyes.
The BJP is already taking pot shots at the confused Congress.
See, the hunger for power, the hunger for the chair, they're just fighting among themselves to who should occupy the chair. They're not least bothered about the people. The Congress party always stands for the power. Always they keep fighting. That's the culture of Congress, and the culture of Congress is violence.
When will the top brass finally make a decision? Or is the confusion a sign of things yet to unravel? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
So why can't the Congress decide, and how long will the Congress take to decide? I think those are very, very important questions that we'll try to find answers to. And let's not forget, it's a stupendous victory by the Congress. The Congress can turn around and say, listen, give us our time. We will decide who really is our best face forward to look at the state of Karnataka. But we'll still ask those questions to Lokesh Jindal of the Congress party. I also do have Nikhil Jain, who's an advocate, joining us on the broadcast from Delhi. I also do have Vijay Prasad, the BJP spokesperson from the state of Karnataka, and also good to have Mr. Sriram, who's a political analyst, waiting also from a JDS representative to join us in just a bit. Good evening to all of you, gentlemen. Let's get kick-started this debate by asking Lokesh. Lokesh, who today stands a better chance, DKS or Siddaramiah?
Well, both of them have their own set of capabilities, potentials. They both occupy a special place within the party organization hierarchy.
Lokesh,
So over here-
Lokesh, we've heard this.
Yes.
We've heard this for the longest time. See, I don't want to interrupt you, but I just want to ask you one simple question. You can't have two chief ministers. You have to have one chief minister. So who really is going to be that
yes.
face?
Both DK Shivakumar and Siddaramiah, they are two eyes of Congress in Karnataka. So both occupy the same position. Well, it's all with the brain. It's all with the high command to take the call over here. With respect to Siddaramiah, he has
High
had
command.
a wonderful tenure from 2013 to 2018. He has excelled as a chief minister. And DK Shivakumar has played a major role in these elections. He has done an exemplary, a wonderful job. And Congress has won a historical verdict in Karnataka. So both of them, they have contributed immensely. Both of them have immense experience, potential. And it is the party high command which is going to have a word with the in charge in Karnataka, with the party in charge in Karnataka, with all the MLAs, with all the party workers. And once a consensus is arrived at, the decision will be taken.
So, Lokesh, I think what you've made amply clear is that this is a very, very difficult choice, Nikhil. Before I come to Vijay and to Mr. Sriram, Nikhil, this is a very difficult choice. The Congress is stuck between a rock and a hard place. You cannot appease Siddaramiah. You cannot just, reject DKS and vice versa. But tell me something. When the Congress was going for these elections, on a number of forums, you've seen a united front. You've seen a DKS, Siddaramiah almost together at a number of temples, at the manifesto launch, literally hands in hand. But why is it getting so difficult for the Congress to decide now? Did the Congress not visit this probability earlier? Did they not consider that what happens in case we win the state of Karnataka? Or they thought that they will never win the state of Karnataka, and hence they did not think that it's important to look at this decision? Nikhil.
See, Deepthi, the Congress was always sure that they're going to win the state of Karnataka. After all, it was the Prime Minister campaigning for the Congress. The Prime Minister campaigns in a number of constituencies and the BJP manages to get only 42% of them. That aside, the Congress had very categorically been saying that we are going to cross the majority mark on our own. So far as the question of who gets to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka is concerned, the choice is evidently between Siddaramiah and DK Shivakumar. The reason the Congress party is taking its hours and days to decide is because of the matrix of the MLAs that have shown up, right? So the Congress fielded 224 MLAs. Some of them would have had their support more towards DK Shivakumar, some more towards Siddaramiah. Now it has to be evaluated by the party through a consultative process to determine which of the MLAs who have actually been elected members of the Congress Legislative Party in Karnataka, which of the MLA, which leader more MLA support. That is what the Congress needs to understand. Obviously, the High Command will have its role.
But Nikhil, we just heard from Lokesh. Lokesh actually mentioned that forget the MLAs. He said the High Command is going to take the final call. Nikhil, we all know a secret ballot has happened. We all know that majority of the MLAs want Siddaramiah as their chief minister. But the very fact now that we are given to understand that after the meeting of DKS with Mallikarjun Kharge and Siddaramiah with Mr. Kharge, it is the Congress High Command only that will take a decision. Then what was the point in having the secret ballot if you don't accept what the MLAs want?
See, the Congress High Command may be making the final call, but we have to realize that that call is not made by the whims and fancies of a single as it is done in the BJP. It is through a consultative process, taking into account what the MLAs have said, what the party office bearers have said, the individual leaders have said. So, of course, the final call is now with the Congress High Command, now that the MLAs, the elected MLAs of the Congress have passed a resolution.
Can I make a point?
Okay.
Can I make one point?
Okay, Lokesh, quickly.
But it is
Lokesh,
all
quickly, then I'll get in Mr. Prasad and Mr.
That the
Sriram.
BJP finds very hard to believe.
Sir, all the MLAs who contested the elections, they contested on the party ticket, on the Congress party ticket. So ultimately, it is the Congress party which is going to take the call. It is as per the democratic, parliamentary democratic process that functions. So it is absolutely right. I mean, there is nothing wrong in the party taking the final
in the
call.
same breath, do you remember what DKS said yesterday? A single man has got you majority. He said, I am responsible for ensuring the Congress victory in the state of Karnataka. He said, and he literally broke down while talking of the entire victory also, Nikhil. You would recall in the state of Karnataka where he said that when I was in the Tihar jail, when Sonia Gandhi came and visited me, I promised, madam, that I will deliver the state of Karnataka. Lokesh.
There is no denying of the fact because
so you have to accept and ensure that you do not have a redux of what's happening in the state of Rajasthan and Karnataka.
No. Let me come. There is no denying of the fact that DK Shivakumar was subjected to intense pressure. All forms of IT, ED pressures were exerted on him. Despite this, he was able to organize.
So make him the chief minister, no, Lokesh? If you realize all this, if you value his contribution, why don't you announce that DKS is the next chief minister of Karnataka?
Let the High Command. No, but Siddaramiah has immense experience. 2013 till 2018, it was the best government that Karnataka had. Out of 165 promises that he made, 159
So are you saying Siddaramiah deserves to be the chief minister, not DKS? Lokesh.
See, both
Lokesh,
of them,
are you then saying that Siddaramiah deserves to be the chief minister, not DKS?
No, I would say both of them are exemplary. Both of them did a wonderful job, and the High Command has to take the final call.
So will you have two chief ministers in Karnataka, Lokesh? Will you have two chief ministers this time in state of Karnataka?
Constitutionally, we can only have a single chief minister. So the High Command will be taking the final call. But both of them, they have done a wonderful job,
Okay.
and we are very hopeful that the leader,
Okay.
the chief minister,
Tell me
would
one thing.
form a
Tell me
wonderful-
one thing. Let's cut these platitudes. Lokesh, for a moment. Who do you believe is your personal choice today for the Chief Minister of Karnataka? Who are you rooting
Well-
for? DKS or Siddaramiah?
Well, see, both of them have got their own positives. Siddaramiah has got experience of 5 years. He's an experienced politician who has formed a
That we know.
successful
That we know.
government tenure.
I just
And
asked you
DK
to pick a name.
Shivakumar-
You know, I think just to
DK
explore,
Shivakumar-
who has today more support, at least on TV channels. Lokesh, Siddaramiah or
Because
DKS? The choice really is
DK
difficult. You know,
Shivakumar-
Vijay.
Well, DK Shivakumar has done a wonderful job. I mean, like, he has just, given a historical verdict to the Congress. So, I would
Okay, so
prefer both of
Lokesh
them.
is
If the
rooting for
Constitution would have
DKS. The
permitted.
Congress High Command will take the final call, Vijay.
No,
but
no,
why are
I
you
would say-
complaining?
I would say- I
Because
would
this
say
is the
both of-
same BJP
No, no.
that
No, no,
overnight
wait,
changes
wait.
the Chief Minister and the entire cabinet in the state of Gujarat. In Uttar Pradesh, to announce the Chief Minister as Yogi Adityanath, you took 10 days. To announce Himanta Biswa Sarma as the Chief Minister, also you took almost a week. So why today are you saying what's happening in the Congress is a circus?
Dipti, the $1 million question before Congress is who is going to build the cat and who is going to have the key? That is the $1 million question the Congress should answer. And obviously, there are different power centers within Karnataka Congress. It is DK Shivakumar group, Siddaramiah group. Who knows? There can be a different black horse who can. The Congress is known for to bring in some surprises, and we are no one to question that. It is up to them. But the fact of the matter is, Karnataka is going to witness another Rajasthan scenario, which will be repeated in Karnataka. This is
No, wait.
exactly is going to
Allow
happen.
me to
We can
reply.
see
Both
the-
Nikhil and
No, no,
Lokesh
no, no.
say nothing
No, no, no,
doing.
no,
You know,
no, no.
Vijay,
Before
Vijay,
the
you've
election-
got a
before the
Sachin
elections-
Pilot who perhaps is speaking today
No.
at the behest of the BJP, but they say that DKS and
But if you-
Siddaramaiah are not coming for the
There
BJP
are- I
anytime
will
soon.
tell
I'll
you-
quickly
No,
allow a
just
counter to
before the
Nikhil because you've
elections.
made that charge.
No, no,
30 seconds. Nikhil, 30
See,
seconds.
Rajasthan and Karnataka are two very different stories. The Congress has a very comfortable single majority in the state of Karnataka, which is honestly not the case in Rajasthan. Rajasthan, the Congress is running the government with 4 or 5 extra MLAs over the majority. Here, the Congress has about 22, 23 MLAs. The BJP cannot go around buying 40 odd MLAs in Karnataka. They have a dicey
But if
in
that is the case,
Rajasthan,
if
and
that
where
is
the
the
position
case,
was
why
even
the
dicier when the
scramble
Congress
for
was
the power?
barely
But,
reaching the
why
majority
there
mark.
is,
The BJP
I think
quite
Vijay is
very
saying
good,
something.
bagged up
Vijay,
cash,
Vijay.
bought MLAs,
Vijay, what are you
bought
saying?
Mr.
Nikhil
Scindia
says,
with a
Nikhil
cabinet
says that in
post.
Karnataka
And
they have a
both of them-
comfortable majority. So,
Nikhil,
do you doubt that
Dipti,
majority, Nikhil? If we can also have
No,
Nikhil
no.
on the screens.
Nikhil,
But Vijay, yes.
Dipti, if everything is hunky-dory,
Yes.
why there is a tug of war and scrabble for power between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot? Everything should be smooth, right? Everything should be smooth. And if
Then
you see,
Vijay, even I can turn around and ask you what's happening in the BJP camp. What about Vasundhara Raje? What about a Gajendra Singh Shekhawat? What about a Satish
No, no,
Punia?
but if you-
These are
no,
all
no, but-
equal contenders to your chief minister's chair in Rajasthan. Can you
But-
tell me whether the Rajasthan BJP has no infighting?
No. See, I'm not saying that. Every party will have its own differences. But the thing is, there is a difference between BJP.
Yes.
But there's a difference between BJP and Congress. But in BJP, we don't have a power centers, and whatever the party decides, that's the final. But whereas in Congress, each one have their trying to pull the other's leg, and you can see that is happening. Which is unfolding in front of the nation today. What is happening in Karnataka?
You know,
Can
you're
be
forgetting what happened in Rajasthan. You're forgetting the fact, Sriram, isn't Vijay today forgetting the fact that there has been an infighting in their Karnataka BJP unit also? a lot of MLAs that BSY wanted tickets for and the BJP denied them tickets have actually won those seats. So, you
Deepti,
had a
good evening
disgruntled
to the panel.
BSY who
First of
wasn't
all,
prominently
I would like to start
projected
from
by the
Congress
BJP.
Party.
They are looking at
Yeah.
what's been unfolding also in a lot of other states, Sriram. Who today is kosher? Is it
bound
BJP
to
or
be
Congress?
few differences within any party, but for the party like BJP, which quickly puts issues down in the interest of the people, and people do take it with a pinch of salt whether they like it or not. But they don't fight openly. They don't put the mandate in question. It's about 3 days since, and you have won a comfortable
Yes,
majority.
that's a good point.
You still are in a fragile position. We don't know whom to put the person as a chief minister. At least 4 or 5
I
hands
want to make
throwing
a
up.
point here.
The so-called powerful high command is not able to convince one of them, and so or the majority one community which said we have majority voted this particular Congress party, and they are looking for various demands. I mean, this only goes to show that the people of Karnataka are probably their days to come is going to be much more surprising if they are not able to put their house in order. I mean, we were also told that Mr. Karge was a person who's going to take any decision whatsoever in the future.
Deepti,
So
one
where does the
point.
high command now all of a sudden comes into question? So who is that high command? Who are the real decision makers? Why are they not able to put their house in order quickly? These are all questions that people will also be looking to ask for.
Deepti, 1 point.
Okay. I think those are valid questions that Sriram is asking. I quickly allow Vijay to add to those questions. Then
Yes.
both Nikhil and Lokesh can answer. Quickly,
You,
Vijay.
the other
Yes.
panelist, Lokesh and Neeraj, they had 1 point. See, BJP always puts nation first or the state first before their personal interest. But in this case, what's happening is Congress has made so many promises to the people of Karnataka, and looks like they have totally forgotten about the promises which were made. And Karnataka people are waiting for the government to form, and who will be the chief minister. It is up to them who will be the chief minister. But are they going to deliver these promises to what they had promised? This is what the $1,000,000 question it is, which is in front of the people of Karnataka. And we, as a responsible opposition, we will have to ensure we will wait and watch how the things are going to unfold. That is the point that I want to make.
Oh yes, BJP is waiting and watching, Lokesh. Both Sriram and Vijay have asked you $1,000,000 questions. Do you have a $1,000,000 answer to those questions?
See, fundamentally, Congress is a mass-based party. It's a leader-based party where consensus plays a very important role in decision-making. Compared to that, BJP, which is a cadre-based party, has a top-down approach.
What are you
is
saying?
The decision taken by
Lokesh,
by the higher
if that was the
authorities,
case,
that is
tell me,
implemented.
Lokesh, let's be very reasonable. See, I don't
Yes,
want to
yes.
take away the sheen from your stupendous victory in Karnataka, but tell me something. When it happened in Rajasthan, we were told Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot will be on a rotational basis. Likewise, in Chhattisgarh, both T.S. Singh Deo, Bhupesh Baghel have been equal claimants to the chief minister's chair, but there hasn't been any rotation. You have seen that battle moving to the national capital, both from Chhattisgarh and from Rajasthan. How will you deal with this? Are you ready if a DKS or a Siddaramiah revolts? The BJP says they are waiting and watching.
See, in the parliamentary form of model that we have, the political party plays the primary role. It is the political party which takes the final call. And I believe that if there is a room for dissent and consensus, it's healthy, because that is what is democracy all about. Deliberation, dissent, consensus, bringing up issues, allowing leadership to put forth their views rather than having
But
some
you
form
also
of a
have to take a decision,
regimentization.
no, Lokesh. The point
Yes,
is that
the
people are
party-
restless. The people are restless today. You have to take a decision. Tell me, how long will you take to take a decision?
The
You
people
can't have two
voted
chief
for
ministers.
Congress.
You conceded
Wait,
to that. So you have to decide
People,
amongst
they have-
one.
We must understand one thing. People have voted for the Congress, and it is the Congress party that shall take the final call in the best interests for the people of Karnataka. So I would say that let the party follow the due process. Let the party come out with the wise decision, with the best possible decision, and let there be a stable and a prosperous government formed in Karnataka. I would say a government which shall get Karnataka rid of all corruption and all forms of inadequacies and maladministration which was there since last 5
elections are
years.
over. It's time to
It
deliver,
requires-
Nikhil. Though you nod your head in agreement, but the point is elections are over. You have to deliver. And Nikhil, the real challenge will also be about having a deputy chief minister, about your cabinet, how many ministers you make from which camp. So this is just the beginning of the headache. Does the Congress even know how to deal with this? 30 seconds, Nikhil.
That is the reason why the Congress cannot decide a question like this in your 60 hours. When you decide who gets to be the chief, considerations. Obviously, it is part of the considerations which MLA gets which portfolio, which minister, who becomes which minister. All of these are discussions that would obviously be happening clearly alongside the decision of who gets to be the chief minister, who gets to be the deputy chief minister. And so far as the point the BJP spokesperson had made that there was no infighting with the BJP within the BJP, may I remind him the kind of infighting and bickering that happened in the BJP while tickets were allotted between C.T. Ravi, B.L. Santosh, Bommai and Yediyurappa. Yediyurappa gives a list of
That is
25
why they've
MPs.
lost. No, Nikhil. That is why they've
Even
lost.
though
The
he's
discussion
only
is not
12
about the
MPs.
BJP at all. But I have to, though I'm running out of time, I just have to give 10 seconds to Vijay because I have to ask him one question. Vijay, tell me something. Do you think a DKS or a Siddaramiah can revolt? Does the BJP believe they are capable of a revolt from the Congress?
Whether the DKS becomes chief minister, obviously the other camp will revolt. If Siddaramaiah becomes chief minister, the DKS camp might revolt. It is up to the Congress to answer this $1 million question. That is one. And looks like the Congress is going to have a longest honeymoon period after the elections are over. And people are patiently waiting whether the Congress will come back, form the government and then announce the chief minister candidate. And they're looking forward for all the promises the long list of promises which they're showing the moon to the people of Karnataka. They need to figure out how they're going to deliver it. We have to see. We have to wait and watch a scene in Karnataka now.
All right, very, very interesting. But can DKS be the other Sachin pilot? I remember listening into a lot of his interviews before the elections, Lokesh, where he said, I will not be the next Sachin pilot. And Nikhil, he's also said that he does not want to be the deputy chief minister. This is again from our sources. Vijay from the BJP says we are waiting and watching. And Mr. Sriram believes that there are real questions, real headaches the Congress has. So it's been a fascinating conversation. All of you gentlemen, thank you so much. But our eyes will be focused on how long the Congress takes to decide who really will be the next chief minister. For the moment, I thank all our guests on the other side. There is lots more, so don't go anywhere.